Bien, bienvenidos una vez más a estos videos de NBA2K13 y ya ahora en semifinales de conferencia en estos playoffs en la cuarta temporada de Conferencia, ahora con los Phoenix Suns. Ustedes a esta altura ya deben haber visto la barrida de Phoenix a Sacramento por 4-0 en un último partido donde trataban de no ser barridos, pero bueno, pudimos resolverlo sin problemas. Denver también barrió su serie frente a Memphis y ya está esperando también rival entre Oklahoma y Nueva Orleans. Nueva Orleans que lo dio vuelta después de estar perdiendo 2-0, empató la serie 2-2. Y bueno, Minnesota tiene ya todo cocinado. Aparentemente está 3-1 frente a Golden State y todo apunta a que va a ser nuestros próximos rivales. Así que bueno, llegaremos hasta ese punto y arrancaremos la serie seguramente frente a Minnesota en este juego 1. Veamos a ver qué nos depara el destino.
As the playoffs continue, the action intensifies. 8 teams eliminated, and now the true contenders begin to emerge. Nothing can be taken for granted, and those not ready for the next level will be the next to go. This is round 2 of the NBA playoffs.
Two survivors in the West meeting here in the Conference Semifinals.
Bien, acá estamos por el juego 1 y Minnesota nomás estará en la semifinal contra nosotros.
First for the Timberwolves, Rubio and Brandon Roy manning the backcourt. And playing at center, a ferocious rebounder with tremendous skills to match out of UCLA, Kevin Love. A 14-point game for him in the win against Golden State. Then there's Buttinger, and it's Williams at the 4 slot. And for Phoenix,
Ahí están los números de Diamantopoulos: 38 puntos por partido, 6 rebotes y 1,3 tapas en la serie frente a Sacramento. Una gran serie tuvo.
I don't see it happening here tonight, Steve. I mean, I can't feel that at all. I mean, listen to this crowd. I'm not sure they'll let them lose this game. The atmosphere is unbelievable in here, electric.
Vamos a ver qué pasa en este juego 1 en casa.
tip off goes to Minnesota. Now here's Rubio. It's Roy on the wing. Lets it go from deep. That's in. Coming off an assist from Rubio. Roy's got the game going here with the first basket for the Timberwolves.
Bien, no vamos a salir de nuestro modelo de juego. Arrancaremos primero con Diamantopoulos.
Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Pocket 6. Pass to Gortat. Over Love. And that one's good by Gortat.
Quiso buscar el triple con Diamantopoulos, pero hizo el pase adicional.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Last time they met was in Minnesota.
Yeah, their offense struggled for almost that entire game. You know, whenever they did start to put together something during a decent stretch, it just seemed to end just as quickly as it began. Yeah, but even so, there weren't many of those decent stretches. I mean, talk about being in a rut.
And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
There's one thing about the alley-oop. You can't fire the pass in there. You got to have some air under that pass. It needs a little hang time.
That's exactly right. A lot of finesse, just like that one was perfectly thrown.
And that's what makes the play so much fun to watch. There's finesse on the front end, but then power on the end.
They get it back. Shot's good by Williams.
Well, he just makes so many hustle plays every game, and I think that's his main value to this club. He comes in, he brings energy, he brings toughness, and he's always going to get you an extra couple of possessions offensively during the game at some point. Well, I know what the fans think of when his name comes up. His dunks. As a defender, you've got two choices when he's driving the lane. Get out of the way or be in the post.
Shot clock at 3. There's the feed to Leonard. Over Budinger. And the Suns take on 2 more. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Roseburg had a chance to catch up with head coach Lionel Allen. So, boys, what'd you find out?
We talked about the importance of stealing a game on the road. The coach said they want to come out and set the tone early in this game. He said, quote, if we can come out and take this first game, all of a sudden we're in control of the series.
Thanks a lot, of course. And taken away by Roy. Leonard against Rubio. Love fires for 3. Shot misses.
Kind of rare to see him come up empty on a wide open look.
Dishes it to Leonard. And it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. And now it's Rubio running. He can go all the way.
Yeah, he spent a little extra time on the rim there. It looked like he wanted to do a pull-up.
It looked like a checking his landing. I think Clark, man, pretty big statement, too.
yeah, or so he'd have the refs believe.
The Sprite replay really gave you a good look at the action. And here are the Suns now. It's a 3-point game. The rebound by Kevin Love.
So hard not to go for it when you see that chance at the alley-oop.
Bet he wishes he hadn't.
And Rubio kicks to Williams. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Another nice move from a player we've basically come to expect. Nothing less from.
Phoenix with the ball. Pass to Smith. A 3 ball. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Well, he gave the officials no choice there. Easy call. Went right over the top.
Yeah, he's got to go straight up when he's under the boards in that kind of traffic. Can't chest first into the man in front of you. That's a foul.
Stolen. Fast break. Here come the Suns. Ahead. Diamantopoulos. And that one's good.
That's a gut punch right there, Clark. Cough up the ball at one end and get beaten on the break at the other.
Yeah, that really hurts. That's painful.
Outside Roy. Lets it go with the 3. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got his 4th assist in this one. And they cash in right away with a quick shot. Here's Rubio, averaging 12 points a game. Outside Roy. There's the 3. Again, Roy missing. Suns trail by 4. Here's Leonard, and it's Phoenix scoring again. The Timberwolves have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Outside Roy. He feeds it to Love. Gortat's there. Open look. And it's Love missing. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They sure have. He's definitely showing some real sweet dunking skills here.
Are you kidding me? Oh, my gosh. What a play.
Yeah, that was spectacular.
Goes it up high. And Budinger with the stuff.
Oops.
How can you describe an alley-oop that far away? I mean, wow.
There's not much you can say. Thanks, Steve.
It's like a football Hail Mary, guys. A long bomb.
Down low. And
Ay,
it's
la
stolen
tocó.
by Ricky Rubio. Knocked loose. And here's Leonard. He's got 6. Smith. Second chance shot. Drops in the layup for 2. Smith's got his first basket.
You know, he seemed a bit cold. The shots haven't been falling for him early on.
Rubio the pass to Williams. That's down. The dish to Roy. Roy off a hit from Love. And the rejection by Gortat. And that one's good. He's got his first points of the night. And the Suns making a change here. Drummond's checked.
Parejito el primer cuarto.
Changes for Minnesota. The Suns trailing. They set the screen. Tries for the alley-oop. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
I'm not sure if any player is going to top that one.
Maybe the only player that could beat it is another alley-oop jam.
Yep. Even then, it'd be hard to execute it any better than that one.
Here's Rignac. After the made shot from Andre Drummond. Here's Hines. It's Drummond with the rebound.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
And again, the lead changes hands.
Yep, back and forth we go, Steve. I mean, back and forth, neither side caving in.
Now, here's Rignac. He's guarded closely. Hines, covered by Smith. That's good.
Well, everyone seems to have the hot hand here early on.
You know, if they keep up this scoring pace, we'll definitely see some big point totals from both of these teams.
What a quarter for him, and with this lead, I mean, they might as well just ride him the rest of the night.
Here's Clark. Pass to Sarge. Elbow shot is on the way. Cita corrals the miss inside. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 14-6 run.
Ay, ay, ay.
And now the Timberwolves on the break.
Eso por arriba.
Grabs the miss. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. To the middle. Timberwolves trail. Hines. He's covered by Leonard. Hobbs the alley-oop pass. Here's Hines. And misses with a count had it gone in. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Suns lead by 4. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far? And the Suns making a change here.
A los 4 segundos de arrancar el cuarto me pone. ¿Para qué me sacó? O sea, 4 segundos, nada.
Gortat with a screen on Rubio. Gortat inside. Timberwolves trail by 6. Rubio outside. Feeds it to Budinger. Love outside. The 3, and that one's good. Love's got 5 points so far.
Not many guys with his size can shoot the ball that well from out there.
Cita covered by Rubio. Here's Leonard, and their work on the board pays off with the second chance points. He's got 10.
Solid advantage in the rebounding totals for them so far here.
You know, in every game, but particularly in a close game, every little advantage you can use helps. And they're certainly enjoying one on the glass here.
Lee kicks to Love. Back to Lee. There's the pass to Budinger. From outside the arc. Count the bucket. Budinger's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, he's a bouncy swingman out of Arizona. Nice shooting range from the outside. Can really run the floor in transition. But his strength is as an outside spot-up shooter.
He also can be an explosive finisher at the rim. He's not as aggressive as he could be driving inside, but I like that he's so comfortable finding ways to score off the ball.
Well, that's a quality look there. The defense a bit late.
And 2 straight now from long range, putting up points in a hurry, Clark.
Cita, covered by Rubio. Lots of room. That's good. Gortat's got 4 points now in the quarter. Clark and Steve, this tug-of-war game continues.
You know what? They just keep flip-flopping the lead again and again and again.
Yeah, how about that last lead change, guys? That's number 7 for the
¡Ey!
team.
¡Ey! Falta ofensiva.
Rebounded by
O sea,
the Suns leading. There's the triple.
yes.
He had no luck from the three-point line earlier, so maybe this one will give him some momentum.
Right side, Lee. He kicks to Williams. Over Morris. Can't get it to go. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Cita, covered by Lee. Back to Gortat. 5 to shoot. To the inside. Got a piece of it. And the layup falls. Now it's a 6-point Suns lead.
Now they'll take as many of those high percentage shots as they can get, guys.
Now Rubio. Lee outside. Back to Rubio. Wu to end the run. That's good. Rubio's got 5 points so far.
That's
Deja
9
demasiado
straight
espacio.
points coming off 3 three-pointers. The defense just getting shelled.
Steve, the threes are killing him. I think they've got to find a way to chase him off the three-point line.
Here it's Cita. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that.
First trip to the line for him here. And the first one at the line is good. Both teams deciding to change it up. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
He's one of the best free throw shooters in the league. In this game, no different. He's making each trip to the line count.
That's tipped.
Ya.
Kicks it to Biedrich. Here's Hines. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Well, these threes are picking them apart. I mean, 4 out of...
Igualada en 39.
Rubio with it. He's got 5. Here's the screen. Pass to Sarge. And he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
Well, I tell you what, it was the good pick that was set that turned him loose.
And once he got around it, Steve, it was smooth sailing right to the hole.
Well, because of the pick, he had plenty of room. That's why he was able to power down that slam.
Boy, every time they drop it in, they do so from close range. Easy basketball.
Yeah, high percentage looks time and time again, guys. And it's paying off in the way they're playing this game. I like their strategy.
A lot of the points they've given up have come on open threes like that one. And that has to be disconcerting and frustrating to their coach.
Well, they should know better. I mean, they read the scouting report. You can't leave these guys wide open on the perimeter.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
Yeah, not enough defensive coverage there to prevent him from firing that time. But yeah, I think if he's open, he's got to let that thing fly.
Cita, he's covered by Roy. Takes it into the 10th of the knee and converts the layup. 16 points for him.
Carving them up inside there, Kevin. I mean, the defense has been vulnerable in there.
Yeah, that's 3 straight field goals in the paint area. That's really good offense. Well, for him, that finger roll is almost second nature. That's a tough shot for most players.
To the paint. Well placed alley pass into the layup.
Well, they saw the opening for that alley-oop, guys, and they didn't waste any time.
Well, those openings don't stay there for long, that's for sure.
That's right. It's got to be an immediate. What a huge play.
All business there, not messing around.
Puede quedar allí.
Flushed it right with one hand.
He never does, Clark. He never does.
Well, that's kind of his trademark, those slams like that one.
And the replay, of course, presented by Sprite. What a play. Rubio outside. He dishes it to Williams. He's guarded by Trice. Sita. He's covered by Roy. Ooh. Now here's Budinger. 13 points in the game. And there's Roy. That's good on the assist by Budinger. 10 points for Brandon Roy. Sita, covered by Rubio. Here's Sita. And the free ball is good. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 14 assists. 1 second left. No good on the buzzer beater. And the first half ends in a close one. The Timberwolves on top.
Bueno.
They're up by 2. Well, folks, stick around
Se
here
fue la
at
primera
halftime for
parte.
the halftime show with Damon Bruce for all the highlights from our first half.
Now, presented by Sprint.
From the 2K Sports Studios, I'm Damon Bruce. The playoffs are heating up, and the second round is underway. The Minnesota Timberwolves have the lead against the Suns out at U.S. Airways Center. They're looking to make a statement in Game 1 and set the tone for the series. The three-point shooting, ridiculous. They're knocking down everything. On the other side, the Suns also putting up numbers. Offensively, they're making it look ridiculously easy. Everything's falling. Kawhi Leonard with some valuable contributions. He's got 10 points, and his field goal percentage has been great. A lot of high-quality looks. And that's all we have for you here in the studio. Now let's send it on back to Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke for the second half of play.
We welcome you back here to the coverage of the Western Conference Semifinals. The Suns trailing. Inside, here's Diamantopoulos. The shot is off. The Timberwolves shooting it really well, 54% from the floor. Here's Rubio. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Budinger dishes to Williams. Another shot.
Bueno.
And the rejection by Gortat. It's tipped and taken away by Roy. Here's Rubio. Connects with the winner. Rubio's got the first points of the second half here for the Timberwolves. Diamantopoulos. He's guarded by Williams. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Budinger grabs the board. Timberwolves leading by 4. Back to Rubio. Into Derek Williams. Intercepted. Fast break, here come the Suns. Lobs it up there. And Gortat with the stuff.
I don't think it's possible to make a better pass than that, guys.
And he finished so well, Clark, too. Not too shabby on that jam.
Not bad at all.
And it takes perfect timing to pull off that alley-oop, but these two guys seem to have that synergy between each other.
Love, covered by Smith. Love the pass to Roy. Over Smith. And Brandon Roy. The bucket on the assist by Love. 12 points for Brandon Roy. Down low. Diamantopoulos. He's guarded by Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the basket good. He's got 19.
Well, you have to play him tough. He's just too good.
Now, here's Rubio. Not a lot of room. Roy against Smith. Three-pointer. Tries again. Brandon Roy again. Roy's got 14 points.
Boy, he's been good offensively tonight. I really like what I've seen.
Sita, covered by Rubio.
taking it strong right there.
Yeah, finishing in style.
You can feel a sense of anticipation when he heads for the hoop because that's what he can do.
That was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Sprite. That one drops. He ties it up.
Well, what I like about him is at the defensive end of the floor, he brings a ton of energy, and he's fearless when it comes to taking charges. And he'll put his body on the line, get himself in good position, and he'll get his team an extra possession or two every game.
And you know something else I like about him? He's a down-in-the-trenches type of player. He's not worried about how he looks. He'll get to the floor after a loose ball and sacrifice his body for a tough rebound without thinking about it at all.
Boy, his reaction time to that pass was so quick. Good work defensively.
Ay,
Stolen away. Nice job.
ella fue buena.
3-on-3. Buttinger with it. Leonard picks him up. And Rubio kicks the low. Lets it go from 11. That's in. Coming off an assist from Rubio. Rubio's got his 8th assist here tonight. Diamantopoulos. He's guarded by Williams. There's the screen. Goes for the alley-oop. Hammers it home.
Can you believe that dunk? I mean, that was first class right there.
I'm not sure I can believe that.
I don't know how he was able to execute the reverse in such tight quarters. Incredible.
And Rubio kicks to Roy. Love with the screen for Roy. Passes to Love. There's Williams. And so he draws the foul on the shot. Now trip to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, he absorbed the foul and had a chance to knock it down.
That's all you can
Ah, el
do.
primer
I
partidito.
like that play.
The Timberwolves have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. Suns lead by 4. Cita covered by Rubio. Jack gets a screen from Gortat to the paint. Gathers. That's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Timberwolves trailed by 6. Stolen away. Makes the alley-oop pass.
Ay,
Rebound,
no.
Minnesota.
That would have been a nice
Salito,
alley-oop
vete.
there.
Well, you got to love the effort, though. Almost showtime.
Buttinger, no good. The Suns have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Cita, covered by Rubio. The turnaround Jay. Outside Jack. Good ball movement here by the Suns. This one for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
I think they're trying to go for the kill here. I mean, they're starting to take a lot more three-point shots than they had been before, looking to run away.
Yeah, and that's fine as long as you're making them, but make sure you don't start launching bad shots. That's the problem.
Suns lead by 9. Here's Cita. He passes it to Gortat.
Ay.
The feed now to Jack. And the rejection by Roy. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. So both teams making some changes here. There's 1:38 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Debanovic. Hits the three-point bomb. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
Boy, nice pick there, guys. I mean, gave him the space he needed for the hoop.
Outside, Woolridge. Shot to stop the run. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Woolridge has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Suns making a change here. Cita, covered by Rubio. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Fellas, they
No.
are heating up from outside now.
Yep, of their last 5 hoops, 3 of them have come from long range.
And here is Woolridge. The drive by Love. Gets it to go.
Larga, larga, larga.
Well, he's been scoring pretty well on just a few attempts. It might help them out if he was a bit more assertive.
Time running down now at the end of the quarter. They could go 2 for 1 if they decide to.
And I think that's what they need to do if the shot's there.
Rubio dishes to Woolridge. Love outside. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
They've really caused a lot of trouble with their defense, and it's paying dividends for them at the other end.
Well, it's the old saying, good defense leads to good offense, and there's no question that's the case right now.
Here's Bogdanovic. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Ball's let loose. Here's Jack. Can't get it to go. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? Suns lead by 7. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the 4th. And now our sideline reporter Doris Burke has a report on our Sprite uncontainable game. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, the Suns come away with the uncontainable game. You can see the fire that they are playing with, everyone from the starters to the bench. You have to think that they'll hold on to this lead and close out the game.
Thanks again, Doris. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Rubio's checked in. Short top with a screen on Rubio.
You know, that's a play very few players
Tiempo y espacio.
even try.
Yeah, you know, it's hard enough, Clark, to complete an alley pass to one of your teammates, let alone yourself. Wow.
He does have a little bit of showman in him, that's for sure.
Back to Love. From 10 feet out, and it's Phoenix with the rebound. Leonard's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And we've played through about a minute here in the 4th. Throws up the alley-oop.
Ay,
Oh, a nice
se quedó peleando con el otro.
disrupt the alley-oop.
No llegó.
Rubio with it. Leonard picks him up. Dishes at the roll. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
No, he's wide open there, but really struggles from that range. Maybe there's a reason he's open. And that's his 2nd three-pointer of this half. Looks like he's starting to forget about that poor first half he had.
Rubio, the pass to Love. He feeds it to Williams. Rebound by the Suns. Leonard's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
He just can't get a good feel for his shot at this point. That's one of the reasons they're losing. They're really playing well at both ends, offensively and defensively, guys.
Yeah, it's been a complete performance, Steve. You look back on this game, it's one that you would hope to be able to build on.
Here's Sita. The big jump into the break.
Everything's falling now, and this lead continues to increase.
Yeah, it's just way too hard to keep up with a scoring pace like this. I mean, and that's why the defense is having a tough time.
Timberwolves trail by 18. Minnesota calls timeout.
Well, just too many easy buckets, you know, in and around the paint. So he wants to put a stop to it. This timeout is going to be used to try to tighten up the defense.
Guys at this level, they won't miss often if you keep giving up looks inside. And they're paying for that right now. Good timeout here.
On the wing, Brandon Roy. Love with the screen for Roy. Passes it to Love. Over Gortat. Another miss by Minnesota. And it's the Suns' ball. Right now, they're a 9-0 run. Diamantopoulos. He's guarded by Williams. Cuts off the pass. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Roy is running. The dish now to Rubio. Love. Lets the 3 fly. And there's Roy. That's good on the assist by Love. 17 points for Brandon Roy. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Yes, Kevin, over that break, I was able to catch the message George Karl was giving to his team. It was clear what message he was trying to get across. He said, this lead isn't big enough that we're safe. Not by a long shot. I don't want us sitting back and milking the clock. Play to win. Show some aggression. Guys.
Sita. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Man, offensive execution has been the story here. Just playing beautiful basketball.
¿Quién iba a decir que le iba a sacar la ventaja que le saquea en este cuarto?
And Love backs in. Here's Williams, and he converts the layup.
Nice touch near the hoop.
Se ve que se cansaron los
We've
muchachos.
played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter.
Ay,
Rubio left side. 18 feet out. Another miss by Roy.
They have a nice lead here and have really controlled the glass for the majority of the game. Kudos to them for their strong effort on the backboard.
Yeah, and they're sending a message too, Clark. They're really coming out and playing a very physical game here.
Here's Rubio. Back to Roy. Roy off a bit from Love. Roy kicks to Love. That ball. Great assist by Brandon Roy. Roy's got 3 assists now in this one. Suns leading by 16. To the middle. Here's Smith. And that one's good.
Another inside bucket. They've got a huge edge in points in the lane.
That's what every coach preaches, inside out, reversible clothing.
Rubio dishes to Love. And that one's good.
Soft defense right there. Way too soft.
Suns have gotten all 8 of their shots in the fourth quarter to drop. Truly remarkable. Here it's Sita. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Second three-pointer of the half, 4th overall. So he's having a nice game from outside.
Rubio outside. Here's Love. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. 16 points for Love.
You know, we saw him struggle with his shot in the first half. But here in the second, he's managed to turn it around and be much more efficient.
And Ricky gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Chase Budinger, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Feeds the limit. On the pass to Smith. 6 to shoot. Over Roy. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Timberwolves trail by 17. Goes up to the stripe. Ricky Rubio again.
He's been hot for most of this game, and if he keeps it up, his team could turn things around.
Deflected. And stolen by Williams. Roy goes in. Shoots. Quartet with the block. They get it back. That is good. 18 points for Love.
Well, what you appreciate about Love's game is the combination of skill and energy. He's become a wonderful three-point shooter. He's always been a good rebounder, but he plays the game so hard, constantly outworking his opponent. And that combination makes him one of the best players in the game today.
And that's no more evident than in his work on the offensive glass. I mean, regularly among the league leaders in offensive rebounds. He knows all the tricks in the book when it comes to getting position in.
ventaja de 14 para los últimos 2 minutos. No podemos perder este partido. Tenemos que jugar muy mal estos 2 minutos para perder.
He kicks it to Rubio for 3. That ball. Great assist by Brandon Roy. Roy's got his 4th assist in this one.
Another good look there, and that's his 2nd three-pointer of the game.
Me equivoqué.
Here we go. Rubio heading to the hoop. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Rubio's got 11 in the second half. Sita covered by Rubio. Smith outside. 3-pointer. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Well, after all those struggles in the first half, he has really picked it up here in the second.
Now, here's Rubio. Defense right on him.
This is a nice lead they've built. Very good job controlling the glass this game.
You've got to be pleased as a coach to see how your team is boxed out. Very fundamentally sound basketball.
Sita, Budinger defending. Just 5 on the clock. from the low block, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
They have no answer for him. He's just putting on a dominant display of offense.
Rubio, the pass to Love. Rebound by the Suns. Clark, if they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Amen. I think that's the best option.
Here it's Cedar. Down, both hands.
Doesn't look like they're going to take it easy on them down the stretch.
Partido liquidado.
Look like it. I mean, they're still aggressively attacking the basket and putting up points.
There's 31 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Bueno, 27,8. No vuelvo más. 107.91, no nos sobró mucho tampoco. Pero bajaron mucho el rendimiento, como que se cansaron los de Minnesota y no pudieron aguantar, no tuvieron consistencia. Venimos jugando un gran partido con 26 puntos y 25 asistencias. Quinto partido de los playoffs y quinto partido de los playoffs que mantengo más de 20 asistencias. Se termina y se termina. La serie queda 1-0 para arrancar frente a Minnesota. Segundo partido en casa. Arrancamos muy bien. Veremos qué pasa en el partido 2. Nosotros nos veremos en un próximo video de NBA2K13. Espero que lo hayan disfrutado. Muchas gracias. Hasta la próxima.